Hey dolls and gents, so today was like a cleaning up, running errands kind of day. So I wanted to film a updated no makeup tutorial for spring, and it is a talk through just like my last no makeup tutorial. I was requested to do a new one and I prefer this look. I think that this look looks really fresh. If you are in high school, you can definitely rock this look. This is for my working moms. This is for those of you who work in corporate jobs and you can't wear a lot of makeup, but you still want to look nice, healthy, put together. I think this look is absolutely amazing. It enhances your natural beauty. It enhances your face, your eyes, your cheeks. It makes you look more youthful. So if you want to see how I created this super simple look, stay tuned. So we're first going to start off with a water-based primer, and today I'm going to use the Napoleon Purtis Autopilot Pre-Foundation Skin Primer. And as I mentioned, this is a water-based primer and it just glides onto the skin really well. It's going to moisturize your skin and it's going to prep it for foundation. Now this is not a silicone primer, so it's not going to fill in any fine lines or any large pores. If you want a primer like that, then go for a silicone primer. It's going to feel very slick and it's going to fill in your pores, especially if you have them on the nose or T-zone areas. But since this is going to be very simple everyday makeup, this primer will work just fine. So again, since this is simple makeup, I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer today instead of a foundation, and I'm using the Bomb Shelter, and I'm using the shade After Dark, and I'm going to be applying this with my fingers at first, and then I'll blend it in with my beauty blending sponge. So I've got the product on my mixing palette, and I'm just going to dab it on my skin. And I don't know why my foundation always shows up way lighter than it is like in real life. Like, what's up with that? And again, this is a tinted moisturizer, so it might look like I'm applying a lot, but you'll see in a second. I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blending sponge. And I'm just using a bouncing and pressing motion to get this into the skin. And then I'm swiping it just a little bit. This tinted moisturizer is very moisturizing, but it doesn't leave you oily, which I like. So use your favorite tinted moisturizer, or you can use a BB cream for this step. This is really just going to even out the skin tone, but if you have a lot of acne or discoloration, a tinted moisturizer is definitely not going to do much for that. But if you have really good skin, a tinted moisturizer is all you need. And even if you don't have good skin, like if your skin's like mine, problematic, you can use a tinted moisturizer and then go over it with a concealer on the areas that you need a little bit more coverage. So now that we've got that blended into the skin, you can see that it doesn't look like foundation. It looks like my skin is really nicely moisturized, but at the same time, you see that I did not apply any foundation. It was just a very light layer of tinted moisturizer. If you're really anti-makeup, you can leave your foundation like this, well rather your tinted moisturizer like this, but I'm gonna go in and perfect some of my imperfections with a concealer. And y'all know my favorite concealer for doing this is the MAC Prolonger, and I'm using the shade NW45. So I'm going to apply this to my cheeks where I have hyperpigmentation. Above my mouth, around it. Basically anywhere where you have blemishes that you want to cover. But since we use that tinted moisturizer, even with using this concealer on the blemishes, it's not going to look like a lot of product. It's still going to look really light. And I'm just pouncing it in with my beauty blender. And the thing with this look is it's okay for some of your imperfections to show, but I like to get my skin as perfected as I can with as little product as I can with this kind of look. Again, y'all know that I love either wearing no makeup at all or a full face of makeup, but I know a lot of you are not like that. So this look is perfect for you. I'm going to go over my eyelids with that same concealer to mute out that discoloration. Now it's time for eyebrows, and I'm going to use an eyebrow brush and go through my brows. This is like a spoolie, and that's just going to get my hairs in place. So I completely just ran out of my Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I'm going to go in with this $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. And this is my first time using this, so hopefully it doesn't turn out crazy. Basically, we're just going to use a brow pencil to lightly, and I mean very lightly, fill in our eyebrows. We want a very natural look. And try to do it as neat as possible because we won't be going in with concealer today. I need to have a closer mirror. I can barely see. I'm like so blind, you guys. It's crazy. Okay, let me get a mirror. So this brow color is definitely not universal. I don't like this brow color at all. So I am going to have to correct this. So if you use the right brow pencil to begin with, you won't need to do this step, but I was using a new product and clearly this color is not going to work. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I'm just going to use this dark wax. And I'm using it with an angled eyebrow brush. And this is going to darken that brow color. And again, I'm just using this for a corrective manner. So if you use a brow pencil that goes with your natural hair color, you should not have to do this step. And I'm just combing through the brows because that is going to distribute this product. Since this is a no makeup look, I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime in Peach Luster, and this is just going to cancel any dark discoloration. This is going to be used in a corrective manner. And don't forget to go in this inner corner because that can have a lot of darkness. A lot, a lot, a lot. And then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blending sponge. And look up so I can get in those cracks. And again on this side. So now that we've brightened underneath the eyes a little bit with that corrective concealer pen, I'm going to go in with my YSL Touche Eclat, and I use the shade number 7. And this is a very just lightweight concealer. And as you can see, it is pretty much the same color as my skin tone. When you're going for these no makeup looks, these concealer pens really are the bomb because they're not heavy at all. They're very lightweight and they look really good too. Before I go in with any powder products to set my makeup in place, I'm going to go in with this blush, and this is a cream blush. This is from MAC. It's in Laid Back. I haven't used this in a while, but it's one of my favorites, and I'm going to apply it with my beauty blending sponge. I'm going to put this end in there and bounce it into the blush, and then apply it onto my skin. As you can see, this is really pigmented. Like, really. We'll blend it out. No worries. I love how cream blushes give you such a nice, flushed, and just awake and healthy look. I'm using the other end of that beauty blender to blend it out. So you see how now I just look like I'm really just like healthy and flush. Now it's time to set the under eye concealer, and I'm going to use the Black Up Cosmetics Two-Way Cake in TW04. I use this all the time. I love it. And I'm really lightly going to set it today. We don't want it to crease, but we don't want this makeup look to get cakey either. I'm also going to set my eyelids with this as well. The rest of my makeup I'm going to set in place with my MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Powder, and this is not going to add any further coverage to our skin. This is just going to set that foundation, or rather that concealer and that tinted moisturizer in place, which is all we need. We want to keep that sucker matte all day long. And I'm applying it over my cheeks as well. So y'all already know I love loads of mascara, especially if I have no eye makeup on. I've got to apply loads of mascara. So I'm using a new mascara today, and this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. I haven't used it yet, as you can see, so we're about to see how this thing works, okay? How do you get this open? Don't act like y'all don't do that either. I know y'all do. Okay. Let's get this mascara on the brush and try her out. Ooh. I really love the regular telescopic, and this one seems to be like it. I think it's a drier formula than the regular telescopic. If you have this mascara, let me know what you think about it down below, or if you've had it in the past. Did you like this mascara? Yay or nay? It seems to be lengthening a little bit, but not really thickening my lashes. Okay, I've got to go in with my Tarte's Lights Camera Flashes mascara because this stuff never fails me. Never. So I'm gonna go in with this to thicken those lashes up a little bit. I can already tell a difference. Okay, now we want those eyes to look wide awake, especially if we didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. So I'm going to go in with this Rimmel Scandal Eyes Waterproof Cajole Pencil in Nude, and it's a nice nude color, and it's going to make the whites of our eyes look bigger, and in turn, it's going to make it look like we got a lot of sleep last night, even if we didn't. Can y'all see that difference? Using black is going to close your eyes, so be sure to use a nude taupe color. Okay, it's time for more mascara. And I'm going to apply these to my bottom lashes now. The L'Oreal Telescopic, shocking. Whenever I do this nude eyeliner in the waterline, I always have to apply mascara to my bottom lashes. You know what? I need to just stop. I'm always coming up with an excuse as to why I apply so much mascara on my bottom lashes. I just love it, okay? To bring more light into my eyes, I'm going to go in with my matte mineralized skin finish and soft and gentle. And I'm just going to apply this in that inner tear duct. Wearing no eyeshadow with that liner in the inner rim of your eyes plus this mascara. Oh, you're gonna look fabulous. What the heck? Might as well add some highlighter as well. Y'all know I just love highlighter. I couldn't help myself, okay? I'm going overboard with it. I mean, I kept everything else simple. Can't I have some highlighter? Ah, you see that? I just look so much more glowy now. We're gonna finish this look off with a lip stain pencil, because I think this is gonna last all day and it's gonna look really natural and nice. And I'm using the shade Envy by Tarte. This is one of their Lip Surgent pencils. Love it. It smells like mint, and this one is a matte lip tint. This color is like so pretty. And it's moisturizing even though it's a lip tint. Y'all know lip stains can leave your lips looking like who done did it. But this one, it's so moisturizing. So this is my updated, completed spring no makeup look. I hope that you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial, chit chat, get ready with me. I don't know what to call this, but I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to thumbs it up, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.